Kuya Puto, ano yun? Cloud9 Cannabis. It's in a plaza. Katabi yung pizza store, nail store, variety store. Pero, kita nyo guys, it's right in the middle of a subdivision. Ayan no, ang dami mga bahay. Kung tutuusin, may eskwelahan pa nga dun sa may kanto dun. Tapos, ayan, merong Cloud9 Cannabis. Bakit ganun? Ayun na naman, Sessions Cannabis. Cannabis. Nandito sa plaza na punong-puno ng mga tindahan for food, for groceries. Bakit ganun? Napakadami. Sessions Cannabis right beside Mary Brown's. Ano nangyayari dito sa Canada, Kuya Puto? Bakit ganyan? Eto, isa pa guys. Sweet Reliefs Cannabis. Ano ka, candy? Sweet Reliefs? It's right beside a pizza store and a chicken wing store. Bakit napakadaming chonky stores dyan sa Canada, Kuya Puto? Bakit? Alam niyo po ba, dito sa Canada, yung chonky, yung marijuana, it's actually legal. There's two big arguments. And one side, they support it. The other side, they don't. Depende po yan sa background ninyo and your beliefs, di ba? But either way, the government decided that it's okay. We're gonna sell it to the public. Parang nagbebenta po sila ng alcohol or parang nagbebenta po sila ng tobacco products, parang yung sigarilyo. So, delikado po ba dito sa Canada dahil legal ang chonky? Dahil legal ang marijuana? Alam nyo guys, depende sa tao yan. Dahil everybody comes from a different background, right? So, di po maiiwasan yung mentality nila or their point of view towards this particular drug may be different from one person to another. Pero kung tatanungin nyo si Kuya Puto, I'm not a big fan. I really am not. Alam nyo sa Canada, we're very liberal. Okay, we do many things that are slightly different from other countries. And one of these things is the legalization of marijuana. Alam ko po, sa Pilipinas, si Uncle Digong, si Tatay Digong, sasabihin po niya, I hate drugs. And marami pong nakulong, marami pong nadisgrasya, marami pong nasita. Dahil, gumagamit po sila ng illegal na droga. And before weed was legalized dito sa Canada, it was the same. It was enforced by the law. Kaya lang, lately, within the last several years or so, ever since it got legalized, wala na po. But there's still many restrictions na kailangan you have to abide by if you are gonna use cannabis, chonky, marijuana. So Kuya Puto, what is your stance? Safe pa ba ang Canada dahil there's drugs everywhere? Alam nyo guys, it's become a very, very big business dito sa Canada. Kaya nga pinayagan ng gobyerno na maging legal so they can tax the crap out of it and receive all of the profits as opposed to the black market katulad nung dati, di ba? Dahil kung nagsusmoke kayo ng chonky dati, you have to go to a dealer, you have to go to the streets, you have to do it through illegal means, right? Ngayon, kita niyo yung beginning ng video ko, napakadaming tindahan, like weed stores, kalat sila, all over Canada. Kung matanda na po kayo, then yeah, that's fine. I'm pretty sure you know the difference between right and wrong. And you can make proper decisions for yourself whether to use chonky or not to use chonky since it's legal dito, right? Problema ko po yung mga kabataan. As you can see dun sa intro ng video natin, kalat po yung mga tindahan ng cannabis dito sa Canada. Kung tutuusin, mas marami pa nga pong cannabis stores kumpara sa mga liquor stores na nagbebenta ng beer, liquor, and all of that stuff. Mas marami pa pong cannabis stores compared sa mga convenience store na nagbebenta ng sigarilyo. Di naman po yata tama yun. I understand, they run it like a business kaya naging ganon, di ba? Because I guess it's very profitable. That's why it's popping out everywhere. Kaya lang po, I truly believe na dapat meron pong mga restrictions. There should be some kind of like guidelines. I'm pretty sure they do, but I think it should be stricter dahil meron po akong nakita dito sa Brantford. Merong plaza, malapit sa eskwelahan, sa loob ng subdivision where little kids and families live. What kind of message is that sending to little kids? We are a product of our environment, diba? So if you expose our kids to that at such a young age, susceptible po sila. Yeah, my main concern po is yung mga bata. So kung pupunta kayo dito sa Canada, I wanted to make you aware na chonky is legal. Alam ko po sa Pilipinas siguro illegal pa rin and you could still, face big time consequences if you dabble in that drug. Pero dito po sa Canada legal. So I'm creating this video to raise awareness to families that are here na bago na merong mga bata or to people, mga Pinoys that are planning to come here na merong pamilyang bata din. Okay, we need to educate our kids about the pros and cons of cannabis because it's better na manggaling sa atin mga parents kaysa sa marinig kung kanino lang, di ba? So, yung pong mga anak namin, I always speak to them freely and openly about drug use. Alam ko po hindi maiiwasan yung mga bata, they're gonna want to experiment. So, I feel na napaka-importante po that we have this conversation with them while they're young. That way, hindi po sila bulag going into a situation, di ba? So, lagi pong sinasabi, yes, the government made it legal, but it doesn't mean that you have to do it. Okay? Dahil, call me old school, sa akin po, I believe that if you start with one drug, and I still do consider it as a drug, even though it is legalized. I truly believe, like I said, if you start with one, it opens up the door for them to experiment with other ones. And that's not a good situation to be in, lalo na po kung bata because yung utak po nila malambot pa, hindi pa developed, di ba? The last thing we want for them to happen is to develop an addiction of any type. And yung po nangyayari dito sa Canada, lahat ng malls, lahat ng plazas, even inside subdivisions, even close to schools, nagbubukas po sila ng mga cannabis stores. And what message is that sending to our kids? So, yeah, to those parents out there that have little kids na nakatira dito sa Canada or is planning to come here to Canada, be prepared for that conversation to have with your children po. That way, they're aware. Napapansin ko po dito, if you go to any downtown core of any city, that is where you're gonna see a lot of this. Maaamoy nyo po yung chonky, makikita nyo po nagcho-chonky on the corner, that's very common. Hindi lang po yun, pati yung mga vapes, that's become legal here too, dito sa Canada. There was actually a time, yung mga vape, they were allowing that indoors. And then, they came up with the rule, they said, no, only outdoor use, right? Pero, all of a sudden, you're walking downtown or you're walking on the street and maaamoy ninyo parang cotton candy or that's the vape or maaamoy po ninyo, parang nasusunog na damo, which is weed, right? Or it smells like a skunk. Alam niyo po yung, look it up, it's a skunk, like yung mabaho. Yung pong maaamoy ninyo, all of a sudden, malilingon kayo. And yeah, it's to some people, it's a pleasant smell, but to some, it's like a warning, hey, you know what, let's stay away from that area, di ba? Sinasabi ko po lagi sa kids ko, you don't want to be that guy, that smells like weed all the time. Because they're gonna put you in a certain stereotype. Ika-categorize ka ng mga tao. That's that guy that's always high all the time. Paano pa po kung estudyante sila? Diba? You don't want to be that person dahil pati yung parents masisita because kids, underage kids, should not be doing that. So, you have to be aware of that kung meron po kayong mga anak sa bahay. Paano pa po kung may trabaho kayo? I tell my kids all the time, you don't want to be that guy at work that's labeled as a pothead because yung damit nila amoy weed, they're always late, they're always litang. Dahil yun po yung mga causes ng marijuana, right? It makes you hungry, happy, and horny daw. No, jokes aside. There are debates, guys, that it's a gateway drug. Ibig pong sabihin nun, mag-uumpisa sila sa marijuana or chonky because it's legal. Next thing you know, they're gonna want something a little bit stronger and then they're gonna dabble in the illegal stuff. That's why I disagree with it. But then again, you know what? It is legal. So there's, I guess, smarter people out there that decided that, yeah, you know what? It shouldn't be a problem. Dun po sa casino dati, na nagtatrabaho ako, there were certain individuals na halatang halata, sabog sila pag nasa trabaho. And I have personally sent people home because I noticed that they were under the influence. And kung worker kayo, do you really want to be categorized as that guy? Do you want to be labeled as the pothead? Dahil napapansin ko po sa trabaho namin, yung mga pumapasok na sabog, litang yung utak nila. They're very slow to respond and they're always making mistakes. Parang their efficiency is not at 100%. So imagine, guys, if you're an employee and you come in, you're high because weed is legal, more than likely, you wouldn't be able to perform at the best of your ability. Which means, wala kayong pakialam sa trabaho ninyo because you're going to work under the influence, diba? What does that say about you? So what does that make you look in front of upper management? So if you're serious about your career, this is not the pathway to follow. Weed is not cheap. Yes, it's not cheap, guys. So, subukan yung pumasok sa cannabis store dito sa Canada. Any cannabis store. And you're gonna find out real quick that it's not a habit that's cheap. Kung tutuusin nga in many occasions, it's actually cheaper to smoke a cigarette or to even drink liquor or beer. So, unless you have the money to back it up, unless you have the budget for it, unless you're responsible enough to actually consume it and be a responsible citizen while being under the influence, then I really don't recommend it, regardless whether it's legal or not dito sa Canada, diba? So even though the government deemed it to be legal, hindi po ibig sabihin na walang restrictions. There's many restrictions attached to cannabis use, and you have to abide by these rules. Otherwise, you are susceptible to the law. You can get charged or even go to jail. So there are specific rules that you have to follow, where to consume it, where to buy it, right? So you have to be very, very careful. But bottom line, guys, it's like this. I always said, if you are a law-abiding, tax-paying individual that's got a established career, you don't bother anybody, you pay your own bills, you can stand on your own 2 feet, you're financially solid, then yeah, go ahead, smoke. You deserve it. You got nothing to prove to anybody. Pero if you're young, you're currently trying to put things together, you're trying to establish yourself mentally, spiritually, and financially, you're still on that path, I say hold off. Okay? Because walang gagawing matino sa inyo yan. If anything, it's just probably gonna impede, it's gonna slow down your progress. I know there's always gonna be exceptions to the rule, unless you're Snoop Doggy Dogg, which chances are probably you're not. I say let's stay clean. And even though it is legal out there, let's keep away from it. clean living is the best way to live. And I hope to the parents out there, the little kids, have this conversation. It is so important. That way, di po nila maririnig kung kanino, kung kesyo. It's gonna come straight from your lips, yung parents, because it's gonna be coming from a place of love as opposed to kung saan na lang nilang marinig, di ba? So, is Canada dangerous? Dahil weed is everywhere and weed is legal? It can be, but at the same time, you also need to take control of your life and your loved ones. So always constantly let them know. Be very careful who you allow in your inner circle. Be very careful what you do. Be very careful with the decisions that you make because it can impact your future so significantly. So sana naman po, meron kayong natutunan kahit konti dito sa sermon ni Kuya Puto. So, join me in the next video, guys. This is Kuya Puto wishing you good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Stay hungry, stay humble, keep your hustle strong. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye for now.
Sagot ko'y di magpatagal.